I was just thinking, what's the difference between Sam Howell and the other 10 quarterbacks that threw to Terry McLaurin, right? Because I'm just thinking, like, I just want y'all to understand why this year is going to be great for Sam Howell. First on my list is, we have Eric Bieniemy, and he's been to the Super Bowl 3 times. He's won 2 of them, and he has all the experience he needs to be a great head coach and an offensive coordinator for us. And he's played beside Andy Reid, one of the best coaches in the league. And, Andy Reid has done his thing. And just think about it. He's played think about the caliber of an offensive coordinator you have to be beside Andy Reid. And what you had to do to earn that position. You had to be great. You have to be great because not too many people are trying to give Eric Bieniemy his credit, and LaShawn McCoy is one of them, and he keeps discrediting everything that Eric Bieniemy has done and is doing. So, man, I just want to be one of them people that just speak up for him and just think about how he's changed our organization as a whole already. And it's just off season right now. It's about to be preseason game. We about to play tomorrow, but just think about where he's put us at right now, and just think about our fan base. Everybody's inspired. Everybody's fired up. But yeah, though, man, like just think about what he's done, and he's worked with the great players on his team: Travis Kelsey, uh, Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill. He's worked with great players, and he's been able to push them. And he's been on that team for a very long time. So I believe it was 9 years altogether. So he has the experience to really push us to where we need to be. And he's worked with great running backs like Adrian Peterson, and he's pushed him when Adrian Peterson came in the league. So if he can talk to Adrian Peterson any type of way, he can talk to this team any type of way he wants. I don't care. As long as he get the job done, as long as we get a Super Bowl, at the end of the day, players ain't gonna be that mad anymore once they realize, okay, he helped us get to the playoffs. What do I have to be mad about? And even if you want to be mad, but get the job done. And honestly, Eric Bieniemy has been making everybody fight for their position. Like, you think it's all sweet. You think, oh, okay, yeah, I got my position. I've been here for a long time. No, you still gotta earn it. You gotta earn it. And he don't care. And he don't care about you slacking off. He don't. I said that wrong, but he don't want you to slack off. He don't want you to get too comfortable. And he, like he say all the time, I want you to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. So whatever that means. But back to the top receivers that we have. Um, Sam Howell has a lot of people he can throw to. Even his running backs, for example. It's like Antonio Gibson he can throw to. He can also throw to Brian Robinson if he have to. Even Christopher Rodriguez can do a little something. You know what I'm saying? And uh, just think about the wide receivers he has. Most people got 2 wide receivers they can throw to, but we have 4. You know, along with adding De'Ami Brown, and De'Ami Brown has chemistry. Yeah, I don't think y'all hear me. I don't think y'all hear me. De'Ami Brown had De'Ami Brown. De'Ami Brown has chemistry. You hear me? Like, that means a lot for a quarterback. That's somebody that he knows in and out. He's had experience year after year with him, so he knows him best. And along with De'Ami Brown knowing Sam Howell best, he knows how to play against him. I mean, he knows how to play with him, and he can teach others how to play with him. He can teach Jahan Dotson how to build chemistry with him, and he can tell Terry how to, how Sam Howell likes to play, and even Curtis Samuel. So those are some great wide receivers we have on the team and dependable, you know. So we have everything Sam Howell needs to be successful. We have a great offensive coordinator, head coach. We got Ron Rivera, and Ron Rivera has been to the Super Bowl. He didn't win, but he's been with Cam Newton, so he's had the experience of making it there, you know. And Martin Mayhew, he's been to a Super Bowl and he won it, and this was when he played. So he's been there, and it's just when you have an organization that is familiar with it and they know how to get there, they know what type of teams it took, what type of coaches it took to get there. Just when you think about everything that's been put together, you got to think like we're going to the playoffs. We're going to the Super Bowl. We have potential, the potential of going there. And Sam Howell's in his second year. He's not a rookie anymore, so you don't have to deal with any of the things that rookies had to deal with. But it is his first time starting, so he's got to get comfortable with that. And then three, we have a top defense, so our defense can get the ball back. And then the fact that we got Emmanuel Forbes and Quan Martin on the team, that's more of a reason why he has nothing to worry about on defense. Those guys know how to make turnovers, and just with Derek Forrest, actually getting the start this year, and Benjamin St. Jude's being out there, and how they build chemistry, it's going to be even better. And we have everybody healthy this year back in the team. And on defense, especially, we're doing great. And with Jamin Davis, I'm not sure how that's going to go. But for now, it seems like he's going to be here. And if not, we also got Khalid Hudson who can come in and really do a decent amount of job. A decent amount of job. Did I just say that? I did. All right, but yeah, he can do a good job. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got Cody Barton. He gonna get them interceptions. I know it. I feel like Cody Barton gonna have 4 interceptions, and I think that we gonna have a great season with the people that we have, as long as everybody can stay healthy, and that's hard to do in a 17-game season, but hopefully that can happen. And I know we're gonna make it to the playoffs. We have everything we need, honestly, and our people can get the ball back, and with the people we have now, we can definitely make them turnovers. And when Sam Howell throws an interception or fumbles the ball or something goes wrong on offense, our defense can be there to lock everybody down and get a turnover and get the ball back to Sam Howell so he can make a great play. So, next on my list, just think about it. Like the offense that Eric Bieniemy has brought to this team, it really complements Sam Howell's traits and what he's built while he was playing at North Carolina. Like, he used to play and do a lot of RPOs. Last season. I mean, not last season, but his last season at North Carolina, he didn't have a lot of help at the wide receiver position, so he had to do a lot of running, and that is great for where he's at now and the offensive coordinator he has, Eric Bieniemy, and how his offensive scheme, it involves a lot of running, and that's good because it allows the defense to not really know where Sam Howell is all the time or what's going to happen. It allows a lot more confusion on the defense, and it allows a lot more one-on-ones for Sam Howell. So, that's even better for him. And who does a great job on one-on-ones? De'Ami Brown, Terry McLaurin. So that's a great thing. And then we also seeing how good Jahan is on one-on-ones. So that's great, man. And then you don't even know what Gibson can do in space. Like, he's great in space. So imagine that. You got the defense so confused. They don't even know who you're going to throw it. They don't know if you're going to throw it. And there's so much space because they don't know where to go. So that's also, them RPOs are creating so much space, you don't even know what to do with it. You can do whatever you want with it. He can run it, he can pass it, he can throw it to his check downs. He can do whatever. So that's even better. And then it's just the fact that he's a dynamic player does a lot for us. And we can worry about, defense got to worry about him running or passing. So that's a great thing to think about. And then the fact that he's aggressive. He's not scared to make an interception or, make a messed up play and not be able to do nothing with it. He's always confident and coming out there, and he shows that he's confident, even when he may be unconfident. So he comes out there and he's not scared to keep continuing to throw it down the field, make them deep passes. If he throw an interception, he's not scared to come back and throw a touchdown. He's not scared to make them things happen. He doesn't shut down. And that's great. That's what you need out of a starting quarterback. You need a quarterback that's going to continue to stay confident and continue to uplift his players. and show them like, all right, I made a mistake, but I'm gonna fix it. So he's not scared to do that. And then the fact that he has Jacoby in his window, that in his window is, can I say that? Can I say that? Jacoby in his door, his back door. I can't say that. Jacoby behind him. He got Jacoby beside him. He got Jacoby in his ear. He got Jacoby in his ear. Yeah. And the fact that Jacoby is there in his ear all day, every day, is great. Because Jacoby has been in that starting role. He's been in that backup role. He's been behind Tom Brady. Yeah, he's been behind Tom Brady. And just the fact that he's been there, he has that experience. He knows what to bring to the table. And he knows what it takes to be a starting quarterback. And he knows what to deal with. So in the beginning, we thought this wasn't a good pick, but it is. And it's great for Sam Howell. And Sam Howell's been doing his thing, and he has Jacoby there. And Jacoby has allowed Sam Howell to really develop great quarterback traits, really, really build chemistry with his team. And one way of doing that was the offseason practice they had together, He had some of the offense come out there and practice in Florida, and that did him well. And you can see it did him well because he's still the starting quarterback going into week 1 of preseason. So that's great. And finally, man, we got the organization, the organization, the organization, the organization, the organization as a whole, is doing great. We got new ownership, and everybody's pumped up, and the fans is coming out to practice, to watch us practice. So imagine what it's going to be like when the game start up and the season start up for us. It's going to be even better, and we're going to have that motivation that we need from the fans. We're going to have that motivation that we need from the coaches, and everybody's inspired right now, and that's something you want to continue to work on and use that as fuel, use that passion and that drive for the season. And I think we're going to have a good season. I'm not worried about Sam Howell being a starting quarterback. It's a lot of quarterbacks that had to go through this. And Patrick Mahomes being one of them. He had to start off fresh, and it's going to be the same for Sam Howell. And a lot of quarterbacks had to do this. In the beginning, it's a little rocky. You don't think they can do it. But if you got a great organization and great coaches, and you got every little piece you need, you straight. And I always forget about the tight ends, but the tight ends is doing their thing as well. We have great tight ends. We have everything. We don't have nothing to worry about. I promise. Everybody worry about the O-line. Don't worry about the O-line, because at one point I was worried about the O-line, and then I realized, I'm like, everything Eric Bieniemy likes to do is quick. And he wants everybody to stay on their toes. So he wants defenses to stay on their toes and not know what's going on. So he wants the practice to be quick so the game can be quick. And the game against the Browns is going to show everything. And, man, I just can't wait for it. And I appreciate y'all for watching this video. I know I was rapping. I know it look a little ghetto. I got the microphone all in the camera, but it's cool, though. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. And, I'm sorry for being gone for so long, but I appreciate y'all for not unsubscribing to the channel. But I would greatly appreciate it if you go find somebody to go subscribe to this channel, man. I'm trying to make it to 1,000, man, so I can be on here every day, man. I don't care how much I'm getting paid. I'm just trying to get paid something so I can feel like, I'm really doing something for y'all, man. This is not just for me. It's for y'all, man. I'm not doing this for me, man. I'm doing this for y'all, man. Of course, I would want to, get some shmoney from this, man. But if not, I still enjoy talking about the team, and we all need some type of motivation, and sometimes it's 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 some of that, man. So I appreciate it, man. If I'm making 30 cents a video, man, that's motivation that I need, bruh. So go find somebody. Go find a child. Go find a grandmother, your old baby mother, your ex something. Go find somebody computer and go subscribe to me. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Just type my name in and subscribe to my channel, man. I appreciate y'all. And thank y'all, man. I'm gonna continue to update y'all, man. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm
Fired up.
and man, I can't wait to see what happens, man. I'm gonna watch this game, man. I might even go live, man. If enough people subscribe to the channel, if I can get 20 people to subscribe to this channel, man, I go live tomorrow, man. It may be a little loud, but I'm gonna subscribe. Wait, what? I'm gonna subscribe to my channel. What am I talking about? It's time for me to go. All right, y'all.